All right, here we go. I am super excited to talk all the things struggles with digital marketing, I think. So I'm here with Dani. Dani, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. Thanks, Chuck, for having me on today. I
Yeah,
appreciate it
definitely.
so much.
Yeah, happy to do so. I'm excited to have a conversation with you. So Dani Ring joining me with a spotlight video here. We're going to talk some digital marketing stuff. So do me a favor, introduce yourself to everybody. Let them know who you are and what you do.
Hi, everyone. My name is Dani Ring. I just moved here not too long ago, right smack dab in the middle of COVID from Boston. Obviously, from my voice, I am not from Boston. I'm from Florida. I did live in Boston for about 2.5 years. Um, Almost 15 years ago, I put on my first nonprofit event. I wanted to help raise money for a scholarship program for YMCA. I was actually a part of the early development staff, and we were just supposed to go to friends and family, raise $100. I decided to inspire my team. We got a bunch of stuff donated, did a one-day festival, and raised $5,000. Since then, I have worked with tons of nonprofits. I got a degree in political science. I went into campaigning all over the Southeast, congressional campaigns, local campaigns. And then I pivoted to Fortune 500 companies, more of a corporate world recently. We still do a lot of nonprofit work. We still work with small businesses, and we also work with athletic teams. Um, Pretty much anything bringing a message to life. So during non-COVID times, we do focus a lot on event production and how we can bring that message to life through that. And then we will handle anything from their digital marketing to their website development, app development, ad campaigns. But now during COVID, we are strictly focusing on the digital world.
All right, good. So why do you think so many people struggle with digital marketing? Like, what do you think is some of the biggest struggles out there? What do you see in your line of work? Why do people have such a hard time with it? I guess, yeah, I'll let you go. What do you think is the biggest struggle out there? Sorry.
So I think the biggest people that struggle are mainly small businesses. I just don't know how they would do it nowadays. The digital world is truly a full-time job. It's so important, especially with COVID, and even before COVID, we're transforming into such a digital type lifestyle. How can they manage their employees, their business, and then figure out how to develop content that's on brand, posting at the right times for the right people at the right location on the right device, following all those analytics. You have to study it every day. You need to pivot constantly. And so that is why a lot of people are looking to bring on people with a background or a specialty. If you can afford someone, maybe you just get like a one-time kit or something, or you bring someone on full time, or you bring on a creative agency, which is kind of really the role I'm in now.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot to it. It seems like you can't just post one picture a week or so and get all the engagement that maybe you could have a few years ago. Is that the case?
I mean, if you're lucky and you have a ton of, KPIs and really low vanity followers, for example, if you're on Instagram, then you probably could. And there's some people that just generate such good content that, they're able to do that. It really depends on the brand. I would say that if you don't have anything, and then you go to posting 7 times, a week, like every day, that would just be kind of annoying for someone who's just starting to learn your brand. The biggest thing I always advise people is tell a story. People want to follow your story. They want to get to know, and I don't mean like you as the business owner, but the business story. What is your message? Make sure you have high quality content, high quality photos. And if you're not a photographer, which I'm not a photographer, then hire a photographer. And it's so important. Sometimes I do get clients and they're not really wanting to invest in the photography, but once they make that initial investment and they just see one time how if we do at least quarterly photo sessions, they'll just get so much back from their investment. So.
Okay, good point. Good point. And you mentioned before we started recording, I heard you mention something about the digital world being the only safe world. What did you mean by that? What does that mean? Did I get that right? What did you mean by that?
Yes. So I tell people right now, digital world is the only thing that's safe, right? We just, people are up and down, stats are up and down with COVID. We're back and forth of, are we going back to normal life? Are we not going back to normal life? So those in-person interactions, we just don't know when they're going to become full-time in normal life again. So it's just a really great time for people to focus on building a strong digital platform. You're going to see revenue from this even after COVID. This is not going to drop off after COVID. So there's really no wrong in investing in this during this time.
That is a great answer, and I totally agree with you on that. So say someone's watching this right now and they want, because I'm the expert, right? So you can feel good knowing that I agree with you. So say somebody's watching this right now and they've got some more questions. They've got questions about their digital strategy or growing their brand. Can they reach out to you? And if so, how do they go about doing that?
Yes. My favorite place to reach out with people is LinkedIn. It's really easy. I get to see your face. We connect. I get to see where you work or maybe what you're looking to build your brand, and I can kind of cross-reference that, and then we can always move over to a call or email. If you don't have LinkedIn, which I feel like everyone should, of course, you can email me, Dani at 82south.com, 82south.com. And I'm always here to help. So even if you just want to run by a question or you have questions about, accounts, programs that will make your account easier, managing your account easier, like Trello or Later, Buffer, any of those things, how to work them. You want to send me a screenshot of what you have planned. I'll definitely let you know what I think. So I'm always here to help, whatever I can do. I've been teaching some basic 101 classes to small businesses through Main Street Americas, which is a nonprofit. I know there's a Main Street America here in Wake Forest. I don't know if there's anyone and another one around here, but I do know that. So I'm happy to help. Yeah.
I love that. Thank you for offering that. And I'm super excited to have this conversation with you. And folks, if you're watching, if you've got digital media, brand building questions, maybe even event promotions or marketing, I think Dani would be a fantastic resource for you to reach out to and connect with. And LinkedIn, that's where we're using it these days. So it seems like we are all on there. At least I hope we are all on there. And check it out. Dani, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks, Chuck. And thanks, everyone. I hope to talk to you soon. All right.
That's right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching. And please reach out if you want to connect and have questions. We'll see you on the next video coming real soon.